Hey guys, welcome in. It's another beautiful day here in Cape Coral, Florida. I'm at JC Park right along the Caloosahatchee River, one of Cape Coral's many great parks. My name is Barry Cessna. I'm your Cape Coral real estate agent with Karber Group, brokered by eXp Realty. Now today we're going to talk about the numbers. We love to educate our clients, and I often get many questions such as, Barry, is now the best time to buy a home? Or, Barry, is now the best time to sell my home? Should I be investing in Cape Coral right now? And what's that STR stuff all about anyways? Now the answer to these questions are not always cut and dried. We aim to provide our clients with the personalized information that they need to make an educated decision. We focus on your wants, needs, and desires to help you make the best real estate choices. If you like this content, please hit the like button below. And if you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure that you hit the subscribe button as I put out a lot of useful information. Now today, we're going to talk about the numbers. So let's get started. Let's check the pulse of the Cape Coral real estate market for August 2022. Now first, we're going to take a look at the Cape Coral market as a whole. Then we'll look at the Gulf access homes, and finally the numbers on homes that sit on dry lots. Okay, so the first chart we're going to look at is single family homes year-over-year comparison. So from August 2021, and then we're going to compare that to August 2022. The first spot you're going to see is closed sales. Last year we had 526 sales in the month of August. This year we closed 418. So that number's down a little bit. Days on the market, last year we were getting right into our prime. Houses were flying off the market. We were sitting about 7 days until contract. Looking at this year in August, we're sitting at 15 days, so just about double. But what is to note on this one is our average in Cape Coral is about 30 to 32 days on the market before contract. So we're still extremely low on that one. Next up is inventory. As you can see, last year we had 1,743 homes available in the month of August. This year, 2,352 homes. As you can see, the inventory is starting to build, but we are still lacking in inventory for the demand that Cape Coral now has. New listings, last year, 672 in the month of August. This year, 694. So not much of a change on that one. But the big one, and what I want to bring to your attention, is the median sales price. Last year, $360,000 per house. This year, almost a 20% increase year over year to $429,950. This is our single family home year over year in the city of Cape Coral. Next up, we're going to look at a 90-day comparison, because you say, Barry, but you're showing me a whole year ago. Things just started changing a few months ago. You're right. So let's take a look at the last 90 days. That'll give us more of a closer look. In the month of May 2022, we had 622 closed sales. Month of August, 418. So that's a little bit of a drop, as you can see. Days on the market, the month of May, we were at 6 days on the market before they went to contract. Month of August, we're sitting at about 15 days. Again, we're still well below the average. Inventory, the month of May, 2,043. The month of August, 2,353. The number I want to point out to you is listings, new listings. In May of this year, we had 861 new listings. Now this was right about the time where people were starting to see the top of the market hit. They were waiting. They wanted to make their money. And then as soon as that hit, that inventory flooded the market in May. Now, as you can see for August, 694 homes hit the market. These are new listings. So that is going to start changing our inventory. We're not keeping up, so the inventory is going to start going down again, I believe, especially as we hit season and the snowbirds start to come down and start buying the homes. Now, medium sales price in May was $455,000. Right now in August, it was $429,950, so about a 5% decrease. Next up, we're going to jump into our Gulf Access Canal homes. Now these homes are homes that have direct access to the Gulf of Mexico. You can park your boat right in the backyard and sail it right on out to the Gulf of Mexico. August of 2021, we had 112 closed sales. Now in August of 2022, we had just 68. Days on the market last year was 10. Days on the market this year was 29. So that's a pretty big jump. We're still below the average on days in the market. Inventory last year, 380 homes on the market. This year in August, 482 homes on the market. New listings last year, we had 148 in the month of August. This year, only 109. So that's a decrease. That's going to hurt our inventory, which in order to see prices go down, the inventory has to go up. If the inventory keeps going down, that means the supply is not there for the demand. Next up, last year in August 2021, you see the median sales price was $692,500. 12 months later, August 2022, it's at $812,500. That's a 17% increase. Next up, we have the 90-day comparison for Gulf Access homes. May 2022, we had 126 homes closed that month. In the month of August this year, just 68. Days on the market was 7 in the month of May. That was almost the fastest that homes have ever sold, getting them from listing to contract. Now, the month of August, we were at 29. Which we're still under average, but it's getting closer. Inventory. In May, we had 450 homes on the market, Gulf Access Canal homes. Now, in August, we had 482. So that's not a huge increase in inventory. The next one is what we need to pay attention to is new listings in May, 169. New listings in August, only 109. If we keep moving in that direction, the supply is going down. We're going to see demand go up over the next few months as the snowbirds come down. So that'll indicate that prices will probably go back up. Last May 2022, the average home price, median sales price was $870,000. August 2022, median sale price $812,000. Okay, moving on to dry lots. We're going to look at dry lots in Cape Coral year over year. Dry lots are in all 4 quadrants: southeast, southwest, northwest, and northeast. Here for the dry lots last year, we had 412 closed sales in August 2021. Dry lot home sales in August 2022, 350. So about a 15% decrease. Days on the market, only 6 days on the market in August 2021. Jumping up to just 12 days on the market for August 2022. Again, looking at that number, we still got a long ways to go to get to that average of about 30 days on the market. So homes are still selling fairly fast. Inventory last year, 1,362 homes on the market in August 2021. This year, 1,868 homes. New listings last year, 523. New listings this year, 583. Not a huge difference. And then the bottom one, the sales price, is what really has changed a lot. The median sale price last year in the month of August was $326,500. This year, the month of August, $400,500. It's a 22% increase, almost 23%. And the last chart we're going to look at today is the 90-day comparison for homes that sit on dry lots. May 2022, we had 496 closed sales. In August, a few months later, we had 350 closed sales. So that's a pretty big drop off. They're almost 30%. Days on the market in May, 6. That's the absolute lowest. Houses were flying off the market. As soon as they went up for sale, they had 3 contracts. Now, moving on to August 2022, it's still only about 12 days. That means the market's still fairly hot. The average, like I said before, is about 30 days. So houses are still selling fairly quickly. Inventory-wise, in May 2022, we had 1,591 homes on the market. Right now in August, we had 1,868 homes on the market. New listings in May, and we talked about this a few minutes ago, 691. People were waiting to list their houses. We were at the end of season. May was a big month. People flooded the market with their inventory. 691 homes went on the market. August 2022, 583 homes went on the market. If we see that trend continue, we're not going to be able to have the inventory to meet the demand. And the last thing we're going to look at is the median sales price for these homes. $419,500 was in May 2022. Currently in August, $400,500, about a 5% decrease. So the market is changing a little bit. Inventory is going up slightly, but if we trend how we've been going the last couple of months, the inventory is going to start falling again. House prices have gone down just a little bit, about 5%, a little bit of a correction, but most experts are expecting the market here in this area to continue to increase over the next year. I hope this information was helpful.
Now, let's talk about the 3 I's of real estate and what it means to you. The first is inflation. We've been experiencing high inflation over the past several months. Currently, inflation is at 8.3%. And as you and I know, the cost of food, gas, and rent has gone up 20% or more. One thing that savvy investors are aware of is that real estate has historically been one of the best investments to protect against inflation. When inflation is high, investors invest in real estate. Now the second is inventory. Even though our inventory is starting to tick up, currently 2,353 homes available for sale here in Cape Coral, we still do not have enough to fill the demand here in Cape Coral. With a lack of inventory, we continue to see real estate prices increase. Now, not 20% plus like the last 12 months, but it's expected to increase at an average of 3 to 5% over the next year. Now, the third I is interest rates. Interest rates are high at 6.15% compared to the beginning of the year. However, compared to the last 50 years, they are still relatively low. Now, it's unclear just how high interest rates will continue to rise. As they climb, it lowers your purchasing power. Now, the higher the interest rates go, the less of a house you may be able to afford. The rule of thumb is, if you're in a position to buy a home right now, now is a great time to buy and lock in your interest rate. If rates continue to go up, you win. If they go down next year or the next, you can simply refinance to that lower rate. Now, it really sure beats paying rent for another year or braving the cold of another winter in the north. Wow, that was a lot of numbers. Now, what's great about Cape Coral is that everybody wants to live here. From our great year-round weather, our temperate climate, our lack of an income tax, the beautiful pristine Gulf beaches, and the famous Gulf access canals. Cape Coral is a city on the rise. The real estate market of 2021 was an anomaly. We are seeing right now is a slight correction. We have moved from an extreme seller's market to more of a neutral real estate market. This extra inventory gives buyers an opportunity to find the best home for their needs without the panic of competing with 20 other offers as the prices start to stabilize. And sellers are still getting top dollar for their homes. Now, as we move into the fall, the market is expected to normalize. We typically see a lull from about mid-August until about the middle of October here in Southwest Florida. This is a great time to buy your home as you have less competition. Now, around the middle of October, the housing market starts to go on a buzz as our friends from the north start looking for their perfect winter home. My name is Cessna, your Cape Coral real estate agent. My goal is to be a resource for you to help you find the best property for your needs. We work with buyers and sellers. We help out with relocations to Cape Coral, second homeowners, investors, and international buyers. Contact us today to experience the Cape Coral difference, making realty dreams a reality.